Our game is designed for grade 5 to 6 students to introduce them to digital music and simple aspects of GarageBand. We use Canva to display ideas and lesson content, as well as Google Classroom to share essential documents and activities, ensuring that every student has access to the resources they need. Learning management systems. We use Google Classroom to share information and relevant documents with the students, and Canva to provide information to classmates about our pitch. Our lesson plan overview. Lesson 1, an introduction to GarageBand. Lesson 2, creating a bass beat. Lesson 3, exploring instruments. Lesson 4, putting it all together.
Our first lesson will be a basic introduction to GarageBand. The overall objective of our first lesson is to allow students to explore and become familiarised with GarageBand in the general aspects. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to open and navigate GarageBand and would have had an opportunity to explore the app and have some fun. We'll go over a brief summary of what digital music is, and then we will allow the students to become familiarised with basic GarageBand tools such as track areas, loop browsers, play and record buttons, and instruments. The materials needed for this lesson are iPads or computers with GarageBand on them, headphones, and a projector for demonstrations.
Lesson 2. Objective. The objective of this lesson is to learn how to add a bass loop for when creating a song. This skill is important to learn and understand as it is the foundation in creating a song. It determines the tempo of the song and the emotions that the song might create for the listener. For example, sharper and harsher beats can evoke tension, while a softer, slower beat can create a calm atmosphere. Materials needed are an iPad or computer that supports GarageBand and headphones. The lesson plan. Open GarageBand on an iPad and plug in headphones. Click on Live Loop at the top of the screen and select the style of song you want to create. Once a style of music is selected, have a play around with the beat loops that are provided. When you are happy with the loops you have selected, you can start to record it by clicking the red circle at the top of the panel. After you have finished recording, you can then save the recording file for later use to add other instruments over the top of your bass track.
In this lesson, students are given the opportunity to explore, discover, and create beats and melodies on various different instruments. The lesson will begin with the teacher demonstrating the multiple instruments such as violin, cello, guitar, drums, piano, and microphone. Students will then be shown how to record, layer, and loop their compositions. This will provide students with a foundation for their songs and provide the first step in their composition. The objective of this lesson is to ensure all students are confident and comfortable navigating GarageBand and are able to use the program creatively to begin their own creations.
Lesson 4 is creating a song. This lesson will consist of students using previous beats and melodies they have been working on and creating a final project. Students will overlap the different musical instruments while also changing the rhythm in order for them to create a song that flows. Some students may decide to include lyrics, in which case they will record them singing and learn how to add external media. At the end of this lesson, students should have a final draft of their song and be able to present to the rest of the class. The materials needed for this lesson include iPads or computers that support the use of GarageBand, headphones in order to listen to their work without the distractions of others. Some students may need a microphone if they decide to record their own lyrics, and the class will use a projector to share their final products. The benefits of these lessons include creative thinking, as it allows the students to come up with their own ideas and express themselves through making a song. It also allows the students to use problem solving as they play around with the app and learn how to use different instruments, as well as fixing any mistakes they may create. The design thinking processes we use is ideate. We brainstorm different ideas relating to our subject of choice that would follow the curriculum while also allowing children to express their creativity. We are reframing music as a way for the students to make their own choices and present them to others.